Hello and welcome back to the Witching Hour. I hope you're enjoying a nice, spooky, wonderful season. It's the weekend of Halloween and we're almost there. And I've got a pretty good game for you. I talk a little bit at the beginning about the game, so and how I kind of screwed up the recording the first time, but you'll see when you get there. Let's get into our story today. Hello? Have you ever been home alone? Maybe you're young enough to still live with your parents, and sometimes when your parents aren't there, things can be a little scary. Or sometimes you might live alone, and just that thought of being alone at night and hearing strange sounds around your home. This story is called The Sound by Lawrence Greenberg. You're not exactly sure, but you think someone is in the house. It's 2:10 a.m., and you've just heard that something awakened you. The sound of something falling, something heavy. You always keep your windows open to air out the place, but tonight there's no wind, not even a breeze. Then how could something fall on its own? You reach out, even in the dark, you know exactly where your midnight light is. You turn it on, then open the top drawer of a small night table. Inside there's a flashlight, a small one, and a gun. They're always there. Where you keep them, you take both out. Carefully, silently, you get out of bed, trying to not to make any noise. You slide your feet into your slippers, always at the side of your bed you sleep on. You throw on the bathrobe you always keep folded at the foot of the bed. Then you leave the bedroom, flipping on the flashlight, pointing it down at your feet. The sound came from upstairs, maybe the attic. As quietly as you can, you move up the carpeted stairs. You don't hear a thing. Even the chirping insects outside have disappeared. Maybe it's too quiet. You're not sure. As you move up the stairs, something doesn't feel right, but you don't know exactly what it is. Then suddenly, you hear the sound again. Much closer. Much louder. It is from the attic, and it is heavy. When you reach the upper landing, you see the attic doors open, slightly. It shouldn't be. You always keep it closed. The light's on, a small 40-watt bulb that gives off just enough light to let someone see the attic's contents. No more, no less. The light should be off. You take the gun out of your pocket. You're not sure if you should open the door silently or try to surprise the intruder with a sudden movement. Finally, you don't know why, you choose the latter approach. You bang open the door, gun pointed straight out in front of you. Nothing's there. But the strange feeling you had moving up the stairs is much stronger now. The air feels clammy, stuffy, more than usual in the attic, as though something settled there for a while and moved on, only after the air had absorbed the essence of whatever it was. There's no evidence to show what made this sound. Still, it feels as though something's there with you, but you can't see it. Then you hear it again. Downstairs, where you just came from, your bedroom, the same sound, something heavy. You don't know what the hell's going on. Downstairs, you think. By now it's probably too late. You know you won't see anything when you get there, but you have to go. You have to. This time when you move downstairs, you're not as quiet. What for? The thing, whatever it is playing with you, like it knows where you are, like it knows where it has to go to make you worry, to unnerve you. Your teeth clench, almost as though it knows what it has to do to keep you right on the edge of being scared. When you get to the bedroom, the air has the same stuffy quality as the attic, in spite of the windows being open. And just as up in the attic, you don't see anything, only the same familiar surroundings, but the same day-in, day-out trappings of your regular structured life. But this stuffy feeling, that's different. That's not part of your life. Something's changed. But you don't know what it is. Maybe if you listen closely, you can hear this thing, whatever it is, moving on its fast, silent feet, or haunches, or whatever it moves on. But there's nothing to hear. Strain as you will, the house is deathly quiet, and then without warning it happens again. The sound. This time it's even louder, even closer. Your walk-in closet right here in your bedroom. Sweat begins to coat your hands, your face. Your heart pounds faster in your chest. Your knees feel wobbly, but you have to see what's in the closet. You have to. You approach the closet door, and the gun is shaking in your hand. Your mouth feels as though someone stuck a sponge in it and soaked up every last bit of moisture. The closet door is slightly open. It's not supposed to be. You always keep it closed. This time you're going to open it very slowly, very quietly. Even though you know this thing knows where you are, maybe you can surprise it anyway. Maybe you can get the drop on it and kill it once and for all, so it'll be out of your life for good. You nudge the door easily. Now there's just enough room for you to enter, but nothing's inside. Nothing more than your clothes on hangers, your shoes in those miscellaneous boxes on the top shelves. The air inside is so stuffy, so clammy, you think you almost can't breathe. Then you yank the pull chain for the closet's light and turn the mirror on the other side of the closet door. What you see in the mirror is very bad. You look terrible, pale, wan, thinner somehow. There are dark circles under your eyes. You tell yourself that all this is from having to get up in the middle of the night. More than that, having to get up and look for an intruder in the middle of the night. But you know better. It's not that at all. You begin to scream, and then it's abruptly cut off when your chest tightens like in a giant vise. And the vise tightens even more. And that's when you know exactly why the air is so stuffy, so clammy. It's the air of death. And when you realize this, you also know what the sound is, why it's following you. Everything in your life up till now has been so predictable, so matter-of-fact, so everyday, so humdrum. But now something's happened, something so different that it's trying, through some part of you to let you know in advance. But that doesn't do any good, does it? Because you're so used to knowing where everything is and how to perform every little detail of your life. You couldn't possibly figure out this new thing, could you? And as the heart attack claims you, you fall to the floor knowing that this will be the last time in your life you will hear the sound. I think the story speaks for itself. The horror of being alone in a strange place can cast strange sounds. So don't let the horrors of loneliness overcome you this Halloween. We'll see you next time on The Witching Hour. Hello and welcome to The Witching Hour. This is a game called TV Night. This is one of the worst start screens I've ever seen for a game because you can just lose the mouse cursor in this and then you can't find it. But I am going to have to be level with you. I tried to record this earlier and I got through the whole game, so I've seen the whole game and I know all the spooks in it. And I know how to play it. But I screwed up and didn't record it because I hit the stop record button by accident while I was trying to figure some stuff out to figure out like what the button was, some of the buttons and the controls were. So we're still gonna play it though because it's a really good game. So here we go. Midnight. Mom and Dad are asleep. Time to go watch TV. It's time to go watch TV. That's what I do at midnight, I guess. So, my stereo, it's awesome. And this is my poster of the best person to ever exist. And I don't know who she's supposed to be. I have no clue. I love the aesthetic of this game. It's spooky. It's my room. And there's no light. And this, a poster of my favorite band, Smash Mouth. And I don't get that. I didn't realize that was the Smash Mouth meme. I thought that was something else. I don't know. I thought that was somebody else's poster. I don't know. I don't know bands' posters anyway. Let's go down the hall. Let's try to go to Mom and Dad's room. Don't want to wake up my parents. No, we don't want to do that. It's spooky in here though. It's also very dark. They left the TV on? I like the windows, just trees out there. Poltergeist going on here. I can see a little better now that I'm actually playing this in the full dark. I'm not hungry. What was that? The noises in this are unsettling. Yeah, I can see a little better now that I'm playing the full dark. You kind of gotta play it in the full dark, but you'll see. All channels show static. I better check the back. What a weird TV. Grap tape. I will grap it. Let's watch tape. What kind of cartoon is this? Find my tapes. I bet it's just Mom trying to scare me. Another tape in the garage. Yeah, so it'll show me where the tapes. This TV isn't getting any signal, only the VHS seems to work. So before, it took me a million years to figure out where the garage is in this. Because it's so dark, but I love this aesthetic. This is spooky. This game is spooky. It's great. Can't turn the light on. Let's see if I can find my way around. The garage is over here in the kitchen, off the kitchen though. I think I just, right here, right? Yeah, and then I should grab that flashlight. Let's grab flashlight. I'm not grabbing the flashlight. So now I can actually see I have a light. So before I was thinking something spooky was going to jump out at me the whole time, so I didn't look around as much either as I would have. So let's look around a bit, because I know what happens now. It's not one of those games where you have a limited amount of time to find stuff. Let's grab tape, though. You can only grab them. That's a big, chunky shovel, jeez. So now I can see the kitchen in all of its glory here. I'm pretty sure there's no limit, though. If I take a long time, nothing bad happens. It's just... I don't want to go out. I do! Personally. There is no line. Oh, look at that 90s telephone. This is the 90s, in case you didn't know, from Smash Mouth. And yeah, and then this is just a nice bathroom. If I close that, can I go to the toilet? Oh. The spooky noises that happen are just spooky noises. They're not, as far as I know, they're not indicative of anything trying to actually hurt you. It's weird that there's like some light up here. I guess it's supposed to be from down there. Or from the windows maybe? It must be my family. I must be the little baby. No. I was the little baby once, but now I'm old enough to have my own stereo. Anyway, let's watch tape. Good job. But there's still more tapes to find. The storage room. That's right here. It's not even plugged in. What's going on? That's my stereo from my room. But I'll grab the tape first. Don't be afraid. Your parents are having a hell of a time. That's my room. So that's where we gotta start. What's that? Hey, you come back here. Where are Mom and Dad? Let's look at Mom and Dad's bathroom. Just a very normal bathroom. They don't even have TV. They don't have a closet? Huh. They have a worse room than me. I have a closet. I got the better end of the deal. I like this music, by the way. Anyway. I know. Who said it? Watch this. My stereo, it's awesome. Oh. I know. This is like when your own house can be scary. This is kind of getting to me again, even though I already know what's going to happen. I really like the aesthetic of this. Can I leave? I can't open it. I can only look through the peephole. Can I look through the use peephole? Oh wow, I can look through the peephole for added creeps. Nobody home. Maybe I can use the peephole again after I check the next tape. Almost there. I'm very, very close. My parents' bathroom. I hate it. Oh, it makes me so nervous. Now let's see. I can hear the breathing. I better go to my parents' bedroom. I know nothing bad happens, but this is someone's knocking on the door. Television man was outside. The television man is scary. I don't like him. I will grab that. Now everything is all horrible. I have grabbed the tape. Don't grab it. Let's leave. Let's watch the last tape before we get grabbed. Watch tape. Here we go. And that's what I like most about you. Is that nothing will stop you. And that's TV Night. A fantastic game. Thank you to these people here. They made a spooky game that was actually really spooky. And one of the spookiest games I've played all season. We'll see what we do this weekend. There's a big Halloween party and some other stuff going on. So I'm going to try to get some more spooky videos. We might play at least one more spooky game. I'll have to think of something extra spooky. Gonna make it to Halloween this year. Well, we'll see you next time on The Witching Hour.